Hey guys, Happy New Year and welcome back! So, we have our first video of the year, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the process video for my Christmas drawing. I know it's been a while, and I decided to take some time off after I did this drawing due to stress. And I also needed a little mini holidays from actually working because you need some time off to chill. It's the holiday seasons, and I wanted to do something different this year for the simple fact that I haven't been. It's not that I'm not. I haven't been very holiday seasony in a few years, and I decided that I wanted to end the year and start the year off in a new, happier moment for my life, and I decided to draw a little Christmas drawing. And I need to say that I am really loving this. I chose to draw her mostly because I wanted to do something different. I wanted to add some backgrounds, and I wanted to have fun with Christmas colors. So here we have me doing the line art, which I'm not gonna lie, I took an entire day to do this line art because as usual, I tell myself I'm going to do this in a nice big canvas, and then I exaggerate. I exaggerate on the size of the canvas. So this canvas was, I believe it started out 1,000 by 1,000, and then I think it kinda ended up going to 4 or 5,000 pixels, and the drawing was just really big, and I just had so much. Even though the line art took me an entire day to do, it was actually pretty fun when I started coloring, because I decided to do something I normally don't do, which is using a flat color so I can simply know where all of my art is and just use the clipping mask, and then later on just join everything together. So I just did that. I used two colors, one for the girl, which was this little, you could say it's like a little pink, like a baby pink. Mostly it looks most salmon. Definitely looks salmon, and a little, like a lighter tone of violet for the present and the tree. But besides that, I actually had a lot of fun with this drawing. I changed the colors for her outfit and also the presents because I wanted to make her and the tree pop out a little bit more, but mostly her. So I kind of ended up making like the presents in the background, like I made the presents a little darker. Not darker. I just saturated the colors a bit more, and I made her colors a bit more saturated, her clothes colors a bit more saturated, so we could focus more on her. I did eventually end up changing a bit of the Christmas decorations, mostly just the little, I don't really know what those things are called, little bally things that we put on, the Christmas balls that we hang on the tree, the Christmas tree. I eventually do change the colors later on in the video, but besides that, and the video being like, not the video, but the canvas being huge, I actually had a lot of fun coloring her in. If you guys don't know, I have a new drawing tablet. It's an X Pen Star version 2. I actually have video of me doing the unboxing and using it for the first time. I will put the links also on the top here in the video, in the card section, and also in the description if you guys would like to see that video after you guys watch my Christmas video. And I also noticed that the time that I spent doing both digital and also traditional illustration has made my drawings like a lot better, especially because I wasn't really satisfied with one thing that normally bothered me in my illustrations was mostly like drawing the nose. I have like this nose thing when I draw. If the nose is not the way I like it, I will flip. Okay, I won't actually literally flip, but it does get a bit on my nerves, and I do implement a lot of the things I've learned, mostly by figure drawing. I actually wanted to know, please answer it down below in the comment section if you guys would like to see a figure drawing video of me just studying bodies and everything, especially because I'm on this vibe of drawing both women and men, so that is just like a little nice experience to have, you know, just sitting there and drawing and you guys see how I normally go about doing that. That's pretty much what I mostly did. Something I've also noticed about, it's like I have an entire video on a tablet review, but I love this tablet so much I'm still going to talk about it here. The one thing I did notice about this tablet, which is one thing I really loved about it, is that I had more confidence doing the line art. It wasn't all my line art wasn't weird, like it wasn't like all bumpy, and I thought it was because I turned on the smoothing on Photoshop that helps a lot, and then when I went to look at it again, I didn't have the smoothing on. It was just me like doing really good line art, and then I was like, oh my god, this is so good. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing this, and I realized that I'm using a lot of the color picker now, which is something I normally didn't do. If you guys have seen my drawings, my older drawings, I don't think I have a lot of pictures of my like older drawings like a few years ago. I used to use a lot of the mixer color for blending my images, and after I started using like just using the I had the word right here, like right now. After I started using the color picker, there, my words came back to me. I realized that my colors, they still look really good, but they don't look muddy, like it was just, and it wasn't like it was like properly blended in. And I realized that with this tablet, I have the freedom to do that, mostly because of how sensitive it is, and I actually really enjoyed that about my color stages. I actually saw like it has really improved a lot of the things I have been doing, so I'm actually very happy about that. And besides like all of the weirdness, I found that I'm actually a bit faster when it comes to blending. I'm not scared to like mix up the colors anymore, and the color picker has been a lifesaver, and I take back every bad thing I've ever said about it. because it just literally slapped me in the face, and it was just like, use the color picker, just use the color picker, just use the color picker, and you'll see the difference. And I literally started using the color picker, and yeah, and I actually saw that all these years of me talking about the color picker was nonsense. Do I regret it? Yeah, I kind of do regret it a lot. I regret watching all those YouTube videos and seeing everybody using the color picker and me being like, why don't you just use the mixer tool? Well, it's actually not the mixer tool, it's mixer brush. I do still use the mixer brush, but I implemented it now when I do hair, because I don't know, it blends the hair the way I like it, so I decided to just leave using my mixer brush only when I do the hair. So I'm actually pretty cool about that, just using it and sliding it along, and yeah, and then I just use it for the hair mostly, and I just love the way it looks. When it came to doing the shadows for this shirt, well, it's like a one of those ugly Christmas sweaters, but I didn't want it to make it so ugly. But I wasn't really liking the light blue. I do change the colors later on to green and purple, if I'm not mistaken, like a dark purple, and which I actually loved it better after I changed the color. It was gonna be yellow, but then I thought it was, I don't know, it didn't really fit well to what I was trying to do, even though I wanted like the viewer to be able to look at her and notice her like from the beginning and then go around looking at the rest of my illustration. I didn't want it to be so like, oh, look at me kind of thing. So I ended up changing those two colors, and I actually enjoyed the result. I thought it looked a little bit more Christmassy than I had intended. Yeah, so drawing this sweater was actually pretty fun. Coloring it was funner. I had intended to do the shadows on the same layer like I normally do, but I decided to change it up a bit. You know, like part of the goals of this year is to learn new abilities, so I decided to do the shadow layer on a different layer after I colored in. So mostly what I did, I think I had like a darker layer and then I just made it darker. I think that's what I did, but I don't think it shows 100% that on the video, but I'm definitely sure that's what I did, so I could figure out where I wanted the lighter sources later on. But I actually I did add a lighter source, like I said before, at the end of the video, but I don't think I filmed that part. I actually did say that as well. I didn't really film that part, so I actually just added a little bit of light, and it actually just made it really pretty. So here I'm just adjusting the shadow layer like I wanted for the sweater, and I'm going to dive into one of my favorite parts, which is always doing the hair. And I just love how I blend my hair. It just makes my drawing give life and takes away like the flat colors. I normally don't like to use personalized or like pre-made brushes for this. I just use a normal round brush, and I normally just either make it just a bit bigger, and I just use the colors mostly to blend it out. And I like using the bottom, which is mostly the flat color that I use, to implement like a little bit of the light. And afterwards I'll just put like a lighter color, like a lighter version of that color, or a white, and I'll just use like a little bit of, I'll take the opacity out of it, and I'll just place it there like I'm doing right now to give it even more of a brightness, especially where I want the light to be hitting. And I'm not gonna lie, I love the hairstyle for this illustration so much. Guys, this is practically all I have to say for this amazing drawing. I had a lot of fun doing it. The Christmas tree as well, it was kind of fun, and I actually did it pretty fast, but I actually enjoyed it a lot. And I will see you guys on the next video, and when I'm going to be streaming, I don't know when exactly, but I will let you guys know when my stream comes on. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video so much. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm going to leave you guys with these chill vibe relaxed music whilst you finish watching my illustration. And thank you guys so much. Happy New Year, and love you all. Bye guys.